A popular pastor in Ekiti State has now been remanded in police custody for mercilessly taking the life of his heavily pregnant wife, who is also a mother of two, allegedly for ritual purpose. Pastor Sunday Abiodun Oluwadari, the pastor who was reported to have given his life to Christ and abandoned his former herbalist profession, he stopped being a babalawo and then became a pastor in the Christ Apostolic Church in Ekiti State. But just like a lion in sheep's clothing, he was expelled from the CAC church after he was alleged to have stolen a little child belonging to one of the church members for ritual during a mountain prayer session. However, Abiodun Oluwadari moved on his own calling to start up his own church in Ekiti, and they named it as the Mountain of Fire and Thunder Ministries. And he himself is popularly known as Araina. He was known to be a fierce prayer warrior, but unexpectedly, on Sunday, the 19th of November 2023, the Babalawo turned pastor Abiodun Oluwadari reportedly squeezed his wife in the neck until she gave up the ghost at around 11 p.m. in the night in their residential apartment in Ekiti, after returning from a journey. According to the report, Pastor Abiodun Oluwadari called his wife Adeyemi Oluwadari on phone at around 5 p.m. in the evening of the same day to notify her of his return from his journey, a strange place he had recently traveled to out of the state. The deceased wife, Adeyemi Oluwadari, who was at a family function during her husband's return, was reported to have left immediately in anticipation of meeting and welcoming her husband, not knowing that her life was about to be taken for ritual. She was fit, hale and hearty, while she rejoiced with her family before leaving to meet her husband, but unfortunately, the families were notified of the incident by a whistleblower on the same night. Some members of the family then got up, heading towards their house the following day, but coincidentally, they met Pastor Abiodun Araina, already taking the lifeless body of his wife to an hospital in order to operate the pregnancy and remove the unborn baby without even contacting or notifying members of his wife's family. He was intercepted by the families and was taken to the police divisional headquarters in Aramoko in Ekiti State. The lifeless body of the wife was showing clear signs of physical struggle as her tongue was tilted out and her neck was found with marks and fluid coming out. The accused pastor was detained and the lifeless body of the wife was recovered and taken to the mortuary, where the unborn baby was also recovered lifeless. The case has been handed over to the state CID for further investigation, and the families of the deceased, who are now pressing charges, are also with plans to conduct autopsy on their deceased daughter. Concerned youths in the community have also taken to the streets in protest against the pastor and his church. Pastor Sunday Abiodun Oluwadari, popularly known as Araina, got married to his wife around 2018, and they have lived happily ever since then. Their marriage was blessed with 2 children, and it still remains a mystery why the previously known Babalawo herbalist, who has given his life to Christ, would intentionally decide to squeeze his wife in the neck until she passed out. One of the relatives of the deceased, who was contacted, also shared his own part of the story.
Okay, sir.